Hello, friends, and welcome to another single-serving tabletop adventure from Queen's Court Games. I am Laura Tutu, and today we are diving into Harlem Hellfighters Never Die, a scenario from Chris Spivey's Harlem Unbound for Call of Cthulhu 7th edition. We'll get the ball rolling shortly, but first we do have a couple of housekeeping items. If you are interested in purchasing this game for yourself, go right ahead and throw exclamation point scenario in the chat. Also, Harlem Hellfighters Never Die contains certain themes that some viewers may find disturbing or distasteful, including violence, the occult, PTSD, corruption, and gaslighting. As a cast, we have discussed our lines and veils in advance of Session 0, and have agreed on a code of conduct to ensure a safe and respectful play environment. But we want everybody who is watching at home to be safe as well. And now, I would like to introduce our lovely table. First up, it's the new kid with a noggin of know-how, Jazz.
Hello.
As our jive-talking jazz hound, it is Robert Madison II.
Hello.
Learning that a little party might actually kill somebody, it's Christian.
Hello.
And I am your shitposter-in-chief, and you know who I am. I'm Laura. Hi. Lastly, but certainly not leastly, it is our dashing keeper, the one and only Noir Enigma.
I was here the whole time. I think that's trademarked.
You just co-opted people's phrases?
Oh, Lord.
Made me happy.
Links to everyone's assorted social media accounts can be found by sending exclamation point cast to the chat. So, we've introduced ourselves, our lines and veils are settled. Noir, the anticipation is killing me yet again. Won't you please tell us a story?
Well, our story begins on December 21st, the day after the rent party at Celestine and Ralph's house. Our adventurers, our investigators rather, were invited to a rent party, and through different, let's say, degrees of coaxing, all ended up going to the party and having, well, not a boring time. There were rival musicians. There were stories of the war. There was commingling. There were wallflowers. And then there was the unexplainable. Two of the veterans that were telling the war stories, Javier and James Smithson, were seen leaving the party, going out into the cold, blistering winter without coats. The investigators noticed this and followed them out to get them their coats. Upon going outside, the sounds of pipe music could be heard. Weird apparitions appeared in the distance, and then the unrelenting sounds of gunfire. Unfortunately, all of our investigators were hit by this gunfire. After some time, the police came and the apparitions vanished, and the investigators were detained by the cops for a moment. Javier and James were put in the back of a paddy wagon and sent off to a precinct. And through some clever listening from the investigators, they were able to decipher that even though it was the 30th, it was the 30th precinct that came and stopped the party, Javier and James were taken to the 32nd precinct. Even stranger still, they examined themselves and did not find any bullet holes or wounds where they were shot, but the pain remained. The team gathered together, dropping Ruby off to her home and then calling it a night, agreeing to meet at 11 a.m. in the morning. And that's where we're going to pick up now. It is early morning. Let's say we're starting at 8. And the camera is going to zoom in on JB Williams. JB, how are you starting your day off today?
I am still asleep at 8 a.m. Sprawled out on my bed. And I sort of wake up probably about, let's say, 30 minutes later as I look and go, it's morning? Okay. And I sort of quickly remember everything that happened, and I sort of pat myself, and it still feels tender. Where I thought I got hit, but it wasn't. That couldn't have been real. Hurts. Couldn't have been real. I gotta clear my head to get ready for the day, so I'm gonna grab my horn and I'll sort of cover the end with my plunger mute, play a little bit just to get myself back into my normal rhythm.
As soon as you play the first note, your door opens. And before you can do or say anything, there are arms around you, hugging you.
Oh, hi. Good morning.
Morning. I saw the paper and I've heard word around town, and I'm just glad you're okay.
Yep. No. That's yeah. No, it was a night. But yes, I'm okay. Cuz is okay. Everybody, most of us are all right. Scary though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just glad you made it out. The paper said a few folks got locked up, and I knew you made it in. I heard you when you got in. I didn't want to trouble you, but it's good to see you whole.
It's good to see me whole too. Now I sort of look down at the spot, and I know it's not there. It's not there. Cause I heard some stuff, and that sounded wild. I was safe. I was safe though.
All right. Well, there's breakfast down there waiting for you. A couple of us around town are getting together, trying to get some kind of fundraising up to get the boys out of the hole.
Thanks, Ma. Yeah. I saw them take them away. They weren't even doing nothing wrong. You
know how it is. Yeah, that's why we got to stick together as a community. I'm gonna see about getting everybody together. We got a few folks talking about baking something. That'll get something happening. Maybe we can have you come by and play some music or something later.
Well, I can do that. First, gotta stop by cousin's shop. I'm gonna tell the cats I'm not gonna be at practice because I told my wonderful cousin that I will be helping them open the shop today.
Well, I'm glad to see you two getting along. So, have you boys come up with a name for your band yet?
Okay, so I'm thinking, and I sort of reach over and grab my bow tie because I have bow ties. I always like one, but I do have like a set of them. And I'm like, I grab my favorite black one and I just sort of put it around my neck. The ties. Because we're tied together. We're always together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you like it, I love you.
That is the incorrect response.
No. Maybe
No,
a band's got to have a name, sweetie.
You got to be more. I was hoping you were going to be like, yes.
I am, yes, but it's always a different name. Like, you just got to settle on something, honey.
I'm good with the ties. The rest of the guys go okay. Everybody but Manny is good with the ties.
Well, I see, but that's the thing, though. I talked to Manny's nana, and she said that he went and bought a drum head that said the Black Stripes.
Yeah, and we don't know why he did that. He also wants to sing. And Ma, you heard him sing. You heard the boy sing.
You can't be behind the drum and singing.
And that's what we said. So, like, how can you? That we get it. You're the drummer, but you can't just tell us what the name is. If we all do the thing, we know what our band is.
Well, he can't. Can he get that money back? Because he spent money on that drum head.
I don't know. Nobody told him to do that. Nobody told him to do that.
Well, y'all got to be a band. Well, see, you're the ties. You're tight. So,
well, we will try to help him get his money back.
Okay.
I gotta stop by there and tell him I'm not gonna be there anyway. So.
All right. Well, you stay safe and you let me. You get back home when you can.
I will.
All right.
I'll make sure we're all safe.
She gives you another hug and goes, and don't leave here without your breakfast.
Oh. What did you make?
French toast, scrambled eggs and cheese.
Thank you. And I just start downstairs.
Yeah, you just see, like, this is a worried mom busying herself to deal with the worry kind of breakfast. Like, I don't know if you ever did some irresponsible stuff. Your parents like cooked a lot to get through it, but that's what this is, and it is. Oof.
I have left my mom is probably coming from my room towards where the table is, so I'm like at the table. Oh wow. Okay. I see you, Mom. Thank you.
He goes, don't have me worry sick again. And then you see she's getting ready to go out the door to help with this fundraiser.
Okay. You be safe too, Mom.
Ain't nobody gonna hurt me.
That. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna eat. I'm just go back to eating.
And with that, we just see her leave and you eating your breakfast. And the camera zooms out and we zoom back to Mr. Bishop. Duane.
Yes.
What are you up to? What's your morning looking like?
I think with the events of last night and just I couldn't sleep as well as I usually could. The flashes of the events, something about them just really stuck with me in the wrong way. So I think I wake up not out of my usual routine, but just because I can't sleep properly. So I'm up much earlier. And usually my mom comes to check up on me to make sure I'm okay, or make sure I'm does the routine check of like, you have everything, you got this, you got that, and it's just a routine of yes I have that, yes I have this, and I just don't think I don't get ready for work because I've decided to take off today. So when they come by, I think they just see me putting on different clothes, not work clothes, much cleaner shirt, tie, suspenders, khakis. Not my work stuff is like on the side.
It's your brother that kind of knocks on your door this morning. I just wanted to see what it looked like when you don't get up for work in the morning. And I'm seriously though, you okay, man?
I don't know. Honestly, kind of shook. You know,
yeah, yesterday was fucked up.
It's fucked up, and I would have the "I told you so" kind of mentality, but it just wouldn't be worth it.
Well, I appreciate you not saying it, but I can feel you thinking it.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, at least there's that. I'll take that. You know.
Mom hasn't planned out your day today, so you got that going for you.
That's good. Apparently, she controls more than I thought she did. So,
you know they be talking.
Apparently, do we have a secret phone I don't know about?
Listen, I woke up and apparently they have already organized a fundraiser at Celestine's apartment. So we just gonna be selling some cookies or whatnot, lemonade or hot cocoa rather.
I was gonna say lemonade.
Hey, listen, I that's why I don't organize things, man.
Right.
They organize it. So we just try to get people to give whatever they can. Javier and James, they're good people, and we know the cops are gonna try and squeeze them out every dollar they can to get them out. So
that's true. I've never heard of people us going to the 132nd precinct.
Wait, what?
Well, last night, they were being booked to those two soldiers, and
a couple
overheard. Yeah,
a couple of cops came in the apartment during the party. They broke it up. It was 30th.
Those cops came by, but then some other cops came by, took those boys.
Damn.
And so, just in case, if this is being organized somewhere, I want them to have the right information.
Yeah, I'll tell them. I'll tell them.
Yeah.
You sure though? Like, why would they get a whole nother precinct? It was.
You think I know cop business?
You the one that's always missed the rules and order and shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying. This one doesn't seem to be following the rules. So
it's the police. Do they ever follow the rules?
This feels extra weird. Not racist weird, just weird.
Nah, it feels racist weird.
It feels racist weird, but it's also on top of that weird.
Yeah.
So I just keep an eye out.
You're right. Let's. I'm gonna let them know because we gotta move quick if they doing some weird stuff. Yeah,
if you're going, we want our people in front of the right building. That's also true.
We just gonna meeting up at the apartment. I think Ralph and Celestine are gonna be the ones trying to put it all together. I don't know. Hey, if you got time, stop by. Like you were close. Maybe you got some more information they could use or something.
Well, I'm gonna just head to Addie's, make sure that they're good. Their whole shopping, their whole thing. Make sure they're good.
Hey, did something happen over at Addie's?
No, nothing happened at Addie's, but they were there with me when shit went down. So I just want to make sure that they're okay.
Okay. Hey, tell Ellie, tell Addie I said hey.
You want me to tell Addie? You say hey.
Yeah, just say hey, man. Like, wait, don't what you making it weird for?
Shit. Come here.
Like he sounds close. What?
Give him a hug.
He's like, man, get off me. And he gives, like, he's saying, get off me, but he gives you a hug. Then he, like, shoves you off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go just in case anybody tries to harass any of the old ladies putting this together.
Hey, we already have one son getting in trouble with the police. We don't need another one. All right.
Hey, honestly, my money was on me getting cuffed up. So, like, you making me look good.
Oh, that's great. That's so good.
I'm the responsible son now. It's great.
You responsible. Do you know how to spell responsible?
Man, fuck you. Oh, but he leaves you there, and there's just kind of this, like, before he closes the door, there is this moment where he looks back at you, and you can see that he is grateful that y'all are both okay, and then he just leaves. It like gives you the finger.
I'll give him the finger back, of course. Oh, fuck.
And then the camera zooms out, and we zoom inside the household of Ruby. Ruby, what's good? What's your morning looking like?
Oh man. Well, I also had a hard time sleeping. I tossed and turned all night, and I think I got up in the middle of the night and worked on some of the pictures that I have, sorting them because I got like 2-3 different projects going on now at once, so I got to get on top of that, especially if I'm going to be meeting the others. So I'm going to do that for a few hours, and then I probably crash at about like 6, and I get like another couple of hours before I'm up again, like 8, 9.
Can I have you roll me a listen check?
Okay, sure. Oh, I have to do that in roll 20.
And actually, it's going to be at hard difficulty.
Why?
Starting out strong.
Okay, listen. Oh, I guess that's in. Oh, it's been a minute. Hold up.
No, you know what? Just roll it at regular.
Really?
It's just a story beat. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Right. So you get to choose how you react to this, but you have just gotten to sleep and you hear your door creak open as if somebody is opening it, slowly trying not to wake you up. And then there are footsteps close to your side of the bed, and you hear as a chair is pulled to your side of the bed, and you hear somebody sit. What would you like to do?
I'm like frozen. I'm very, very, fight, flight, freeze. I'm very freeze right now. So I'm pretending to be asleep. And if something hurts me, I'm gonna run.
All right. And so you pretend to be asleep, and you just hear, I think I'm almost glad you're asleep. And you recognize the voice of Raymond. Hey kid, I gotta go for a little bit. But I'll be back. All right, I promise. I promise I'll be back. It's just some things followed us home, kid. And I can't be where you are right now, so Hey, we're gonna take care of it, and then I'm gonna be back. I'll be back, but before you even know I'm gone, all right, kid? And pushes the chair back, and you hear just a kiss on the fingers, and he just pats you on the head. And then the door closes.
I sit up and I look to the door, and I got this troubled expression on my face because I never heard him speak like that, and it scares me.
You're in this moment. Doris, you're in this moment for a while, just letting it all sink in. And if you're okay with it, you slowly, with some difficulty, make it back to sleep. And then the morning comes.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I probably slept a little bit longer than I meant to. So I gotta run and get to work and drop off my photos, and then I gotta make it to Addie. So I'll start running out the door. I'm trying not to be too obvious about it, and I'm hoping that I avoided waking up my dad, because even though he's deaf, he's got an uncanny sense of like where I am at all times. So yeah, I will rush out the door with my stuff.
Just before you're able to make it out the door, you hear a loud and thundering snap, and you know that's how he gets your attention. He does it, his back is to you as he's in the kitchen, and he just points to the table, and you can see a biscuit with butter and jam, orange juice, and an envelope.
Okay, I will come around to where he can see me and say, "Good morning."
He smiles, says, "Good morning." And you got further than usual. Good job.
Thanks. I will sit down at the table, and I will reluctantly start eating very quickly, as quick as I possibly can. I do eye the envelope, though. Is it like addressed to me? Is it blank?
It is addressed to you in Raymond's writing.
Oh, in Raymond's writing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I see it, and my mood immediately drops again. So I remember what happened earlier this morning. So I look at my dad to make sure that he's not really watching me.
He is purposely keeping his back to you, as if like giving you this.
Okay. I will. I'll open up the envelope then.
It is just a bracelet. And there's a slip of paper that says, "For a couple of the birthdays I missed while I was overseas."
Oh.
And it is a bracelet of a snake biting the tail of a snake.
Ah, very Ouroboros. That's creepy. Okay. I mean, it's from Raymond though, so I will smile as I clasp it over my wrist, and I will hold it up to the light, kind of admiring it.
I would say, if you would like to do an appraise.
Appraise? Oh, man.
You can, or if you would like to do an occult, you can.
Boy.
On this bracelet.
Let me see if I have either of those things. They are the same. So I'm going to do appraise because I know jack all about occults. So
okay.
I have to get under a 5. Nope.
Oh no!
It's pretty.
It really is pretty. But yeah, that's all you got on it. So you have this, and your morning is all set. What would you like to do now?
I am going to I'm going to finish my breakfast, even the orange juice, even though it's not my favorite juice, and I will kiss my dad on the cheek goodbye. And I will rush out the door with my camera and my bag, and I will run to my job first, the Harlem Holler. I gotta drop off my photos, and then I know that what's his name? Was it like Phil or something like that? What was his name? I can't remember. He told me that I should be.
It's Phil now because apparently I forgot to write it down too.
Nice, great, thanks, Phil. He told me since I was there at the incident last night to look into what actually went down. So I'm going to use that as an excuse to go hit up my friends, my new friends.
Just gives you not left. Hit whatever you can. They printed the story earlier than I thought, so we've got to get everything we can for our rebuttal. Get out of here.
Yeah, okay. I'll be back.
All right. And so you're heading over to Adelaide's shop.
Mm-hmm.
And so the camera zooms over to you, Adelaide. You know, it's early morning for you. You get to start your day however you want, and you do know that you have a couple of friends coming a bit later in the morning. So what would you like to do?
Well, unfortunately, I also had a bit of trouble sleeping, so I probably got a bit of a later start than I usually like. Very least, get down to the shop, get it opened for a little bit before essentially having to close down in the afternoon, because I don't know what we've got on our plates, but something tells me that it's not just going to be a quick little 2-bit meeting. We might be out for a while. Yeah, so I get an extra cup of coffee for sure. And when I go into the shop, I don't flip the sign to open right away, but just out of habit, I sit down at my table and do a quick tarot spread. Just curiosity, maybe?
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an occult.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's a 45.
So you lay the cards out, and they tell you that there is a difficult choice, a malevolent force, and waning hope. And as you go to flip the next card, a $5 bill slips out of the deck and lands on the table.
Fucking Ofe. I pick up the $5 bill because I'm not stupid enough to leave $5 sitting. When I walked in, was there anything different? Was everything was as I left it, right?
Roll me a spot hidden.
Mm-hmm. That's a failure.
Not everything looks about how you left it.
Oh, man. Like, weird is to be expected, given what I have decided to make my living on, but there is a level of weird that I have trouble reconciling with. And last night was definitely that. Does the not bullet wound still hurt?
Yes, but not as intensely. you could attempt a medicine roll to treat it.
I think that's gonna happen.
Oh, actually, a first aid check to treat it. All right.
That's a success.
And so, you take some ice to it. You come up with a concoction that's from muscle pain, and you add a little bit of, some occult spice to it, and you gain back 3 hit points.
I am not mad about that. I'm gonna look at the cards again and do one more pull.
Okay. Roll me another occult.
Hard success.
A difficult choice. A malevolent force. Waning hope. But you pull one more card this time. It is the Knight. What's interesting is that this card does not belong in this deck.
It's fairy tales and hokum. Oh my god, you're losing your mind, Addie. You are losing your ever-loving mind. Fuck. I'm gonna put the damn cards away, because that's... Spiral. I will spiral if I keep poking and digging and poking and digging. So I'm gonna put the fucking cards away, and I'm gonna peddle gree and tinctures, and when the time comes, I'll flip the sign back to closed and wait for my new friends, I guess. Shit.
And the first to make it is JB. You hear the bell, because JB walks in.
Hey, Cup. Oh. Why did you choose to use the... Oh, it smells horrible. This is... Oh.
Sandalwood, you Philistine.
1, hurtful. 2, gross.
Fine. Okay, fine. What would you prefer, JV? That won't offend your delicate sensibilities.
Oh, thank you. Lavender.
Yeah, fair enough. Given what we've all been through, I think we might need it. I will go through the steps if I'll tamp out the old incense and put a new charcoal briquette down and sprinkle the dried lavender and light that up.
Oh, you got those good incense.
Mhm.
Aw, see? I knew you had the good stuff for when family came around.
Yeah. You talked to Auntie? She okay?
Yeah. They're gonna start a sale. I guess they're baking some stuff and gonna start a selling, get a collection going. Gotta get the guys out.
Yeah, get those boys out. They hadn't heard anything else, had they?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I didn't sleep so great, but I guess that's to be expected, considering.
Yup. I look fresh.
JB, your cousin has like dark circles, and her skin is decidedly wane, which is impressive considering the cosmetics that she usually goes for.
And I think in this moment, you see JB looking at you and noticeably not saying anything.
What's I got lipstick on my teeth, what?
Nah. Look like you need a nap, but after all that, it was a night. It was a night. Okay, I'm done making fun of you for like the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna hug you now. And I give you a big hug. Don't make that face. Do not make the face. Do not make the face. You can't do anything about this.
There's the face, but then eventually I will return the hug. And it's like one of those big, like, around shoulders, around waist, like chin on shoulder. Like the good family hug.
Yeah.
And that's when you hear the storefront bell chime again. And Duane and Ruby arrive pretty much at the same time.
Oh, it must be real bad.
Shut
I
up.
like have my camera up. Should I
Shove.
not? Okay.
Hurtful. Really? Hi guys, how's it going? It's fine. My
As
bow tie
well
is
as
fine.
well as it can go, I suppose, for what we went through last night.
Shit. We
Uh,
we're all like we actually saw that, right?
I think we established yesterday that we did. Yes.
Cool. I just want to, light of a new day and all that shit.
I think Adelaide can see like almost a mirror of the same condition that they're in, Duane's in. They can see it's like they look tired, or I look tired, or bags under my eyes. Even though I'm not a chipper guy, I'm still kind of worse than that now.
Duane looks exactly the same.
I'm
I was thinking it.
my makeup is looking awful right now. It's just like he sees you, I see you, Jesus, I see you across the room, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here. Didn't any of you guys have a weird dream last night?
I freeze a
I
little.
have a dream, but my brother came by and he said something weird.
I'm kind of weird.
I mean, he's always kind of weird, but I don't know. He came into my room and he thought I was sleeping, and he said that he has to go away for a while, which is, that's concerning in and of itself. But what he said, like the reason why he said that is because he said we brought something home, or something followed us home, and he can't be around me.
Brought something home from where?
Huh?
I can only assume from the war. That's the only place he's been. Otherwise, he's been here. Unless you're talking about, San Francisco, but that's, that was before that. We were all from there. I don't really know what he's talking about. And he gave me this, which is really nice, but, it's kind of creepy.
If anyone would like to do an appraisal or a cultural, they can.
Please? I know nothing about this.
Oh,
That's a
Ooh.
99 failure.
Can I use a luck?
We can't
Yeah.
get much worse than that.
To get to
Yeah.
to get to 75, bro?
Shit.
Yeah, that's
that's
gonna be a
that's
lot
a
of
lot
luck.
of points.
Nah, dude. Nah, dude.
No, you're right. You're right. No.
I got this.
Do you?
I don't got this.
I don't got shit.
Oh shit.
I knew I didn't have this, folks.
Oh
I knew
my
I didn't have this.
I mean, if we're shooting,
please, that
if
is
we're-
93 versus 5. 93.
if we're shooting in the wind and we're getting in the 90s, let's see. Let's
Let's do it.
You might as well.
Might as well. Damn.
That's not
Damn.
as bad.
That's not as bad. That's not as bad.
Pride.
Oh.
It's real nice.
For
It's nice.
clueless Negroes, it's fine.
That's the name of our new podcast.
Clueless Negroes.
Mhm.
Listen, I'm tired. I don't think I've seen anything quite like that before. It's not quite my wheelhouse.
I mean, it's I wasn't sure if it like meant anything. It's really nice, but
No,
I'm more concerned about the fact that he just dipped out of nowhere.
No sign of where he might have gone.
I have no idea. I don't even know what time that was. I mean, it must have been like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 in the morning.
I mean, just to get back to the weird dreams thing, I think I heard the sound that you guys were hearing last night. Plus, I was hearing footfalls. Soldiers.
Like in your dreams?
Yeah. Like, well, every time I tried to get some real sleep, it would kind of get closer. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh no! Like, that's those pipes.
No, that sounds familiar, Duane.
You too? Oh, I look at JP.
Hey JP, you got music as a skill, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a music check.
Let's see.
Right.
Okay. Never mind.
You can spend 5 points.
That's pretty close.
Get a success. It's right there.
You know what? I will spend the 5 luck points to help. 'Cause I think it may help.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go down to 64 luck.
So you are a musician. You play in a band. This is your life. And in the heat of the moment, you didn't really have time to like sit and think like, what is this that I'm hearing? But now with the music being brought up, you're certain. Yeah, those were bagpipes.
Yeah.
That you were hearing bagpipe music. And honestly, not played very well.
I think that's why I sort of blocked it out. Perhaps. Like if you're gonna play something ominous, you play it in key. Like just play it in the right key. So, because we all heard the pipe. It was bagpipes. Okay, I don't know if y'all have heard bagpipes.
Bagpipes? I don't know if I've ever heard a bagpipe.
No, the fucking St. Patty's Day parade every.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a bag and you blow into the
I'm
thing,
new here.
and
You'll hear as many times.
Yeah.
You can hear it all the way into Harlem.
it carries. That's not like. Hence why it was something, but it was off key. It was not played well. But it was like just that tone, right? Because you can hear, when you play bagpipes, you can hear the, and it's sort of like a drone.
That was really good.
Oh, thank you. I do my best. I always played horn, but I know sound. Sound is what I do most of the time. Yeah, it didn't feel right because that was why I came out. I heard it. I didn't even barely saw those guys leave, but I heard that sound.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Unless somebody from the band decided to take a walk with a set of pipes. That doesn't make a whole lick of sense. Even a little.
Soldiers go into battle with bagpipes.
Yeah, that doesn't seem... Well, I mean, I don't know. I've never been to war before. I guess this is something we can look into.
It might be time to start in on our research. Got a lot of questions and nothing that even remotely resembles an answer.
Any of your cards give you answers?
Oh, no.
That's not encouraging.
I hated that. That was right. That was equivocally
That was very disturbing.
bad, right?
Yeah.
I've heard that one before.
I hate that even more.
I do this to appease the au fait that come down from uptown and want to, it's the mysteries of Louisiana and all that shit. And it gave me the same poll twice. That never happens.
What does that mean? What does that mean when you pull something twice?
You told me that even when you make this stuff up, that does you. I asked you that years ago. You were like, you can't pull the same thing twice. It's not possible.
Yeah, statistically, that's just not possible.
It was the same thing.
Come on now.
Well, what was it? What did you pull?
I will, and Keeper, I will explain what I was given.
So what you pulled was a malevolent force, a decision, and waning hope. And the second time you pulled a knight from a deck that was not part of the deck that you were pulling from.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. It's the fucking tower card. I'll get you every time.
Anything else you pull that shouldn't be pulled from a deck of cards?
Well, the first thing we should do in an investigation is come up with like a list of what we know and what we need to know.
Right.
So, and I will flip out like a little notebook and I'll get out my pen and I'll be like, okay, so what do we know for sure?
Not much.
Well, that's true, but I mean, what do we know?
Oh, yes. Positives.
Yes.
As far as you're aware, our Hellfighter boys brought something home.
Yeah, what? I guess that makes sense. We saw a bunch of soldiers, and the ones who were, lured outside, I guess. It kind of seemed like they were in a bit of a trance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were soldiers.
Mm-hmm. And whatever shot at us were soldiers.
Yeah.
Dead ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, they were like zombies, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Did we recognize where? What kind of soldiers? Or was it just they're just random soldiers? Did we get like
I do believe one of you was able to successfully identify them as German soldiers.
Okay.
That's right.
So German soldiers firing at our boys and inadvertently us.
German. Oh.
Yeah.
German doesn't. German's not. They're not the ones with the bagpipes, right?
No.
Those are Scots.
Not to my knowledge. But so dead German soldiers shooting at our boys with ghost bullets because they were dead. And do we have any other German connections that we might know? I don't know any German. Well, there might be some at the docks, but none.
I don't know.
Addie.
I am actively making that face.
Addie, please.
First of all, Duane, stop looking at me like that.
I will not until you tell me what you know.
You remember that thing that my cousin wasn't supposed to tell you the other night?
Right, yeah. About the
I was supposed to tell him. I wasn't supposed to say that you said.
And somehow, and yet. I didn't though.
Focus.
Is this about the white guy you were maybe or maybe not bringing into the party?
Yeah. The Mr. German Charlie.
Okay.
German Charlie.
Okay. So you invited a mysterious German man to the rent party. He didn't show, and in his stead, ghost German soldiers that shot at us showed up.
any idea how batshit that sounds.
That sounds incredibly suspicious, actually.
That sounds batshit.
I mean, it sounds batshit, but it also sounds
We got
incredibly
shot
suspicious.
with ghost bullets last night.
Still batshit.
Yeah. Well,
It happened.
yeah, I'm
It
still
happened.
sore, so So okay, so suspension of disbelief aside,
Mhm.
we have a weird, suspicious German character who visited you. And did he say what? Did he want to go to this party specifically? You didn't volunteer it, did you?
He was specifically looking to discuss. He wanted to meet some of our boys. He didn't like how underrepresented they had been.
Okay, that's
Okay. They came back and they got nothing.
I mean, I know that.
It's the first time I'd ever heard somebody not acknowledge it.
Well, it kind of sounds like maybe his intentions were not so benevolent.
Yeah, no, I'm picking that up.
Okay. So maybe this German Charlie is our number one suspect then.
What did he look like? I don't know. Did you tell me? I don't remember.
Yeah,
Oh.
big,
Uh-huh.
messed up face.
Oh. Creepy dude. Gotcha.
Weirdly skeletal. But
Oh,
like
no.
the rest of him was big. Like muscled.
Great.
Any iconography? Any symbols?
I don't know, Keeper. Were there any iconography or symbols?
Nope.
No. Just clean pressed suit.
German and eager. Gotcha.
Well, to start.
Okay.
That's something to start with.
There's also the fact of what precinct that our soldiers were taken to, being not the usual one.
Being not the one that showed up to bust the party.
Mm. Yeah, I had to tell my brother that they were going to go to the wrong location, wrong precinct. They thought they were going to be going to the 30th, not 32nd.
Listen, I'm sure we all know that any manner of questioning that we do is going to get either less than zero results or more violence. So we're going to have to play that one careful if we want any information about those damn Peckawoods.
Anything else? Anything else, Addie? Anything?
No. No, just...
No?
Sorry, what, Duane?
No, it's just I'm trying to piece together a puzzle that I don't have all the pieces for yet, so... This is what happens when I don't go to work.
Okay. So these are all of the things that we know then. So we should come up with a list of things that we should try to find out. So I think the first thing that we should try to find out is we need to learn more about German soldiers specifically. And also maybe something about bagpipes.
Zombies.
Yeah, and zombies.
It's
Ghost zombies.
And dead soldiers, yeah.
It's at this point that the storefront bell chimes. And you see Frederico open the door.
Hide me.
Hey.
I duck behind Duane.
Freddie, did you see the fucking sign on my door?
I know. Don't yell at me. Celestina and Ralph just they've been asking about y'all. They wanted to talk to y'all.
Say what about?
What happened? Is everybody okay?
Oh no, everything's good. They're just trying to piece everything together, and everybody knows that y'all were the closest to what went down. So I told them I let y'all know.
Are they back at their place?
Yeah, they're at the apartment. They're getting everything set up for the bake sale. And
Are they having the bake? Where are they having the bake sale at?
From the apartment.
Okay.
So,
You okay, Rodrigo?
Yeah, but it's just messed up, man. Like, Javier was good people, you know, and I know we gonna get him out. I'm worried, you know.
I'm sure. I mean, whatever the 30th precinct does, I'm sure the 32nd precinct does too.
There's different precinct.
Apparently, that's where the Boy Scout took.
Yeah, y'all should probably talk to Ralph and Celestina. People talking all sorts of whatever. So
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
You got the best. You cannot keep your fucking mouth shut for the life of you.
What the fuck, man?
Tell everybody
Is he
that
wrong?
they. Am I wrong? Mister, I have pools on if I'm going to a party or not.
Everybody had a pool on you. That wasn't
Whatever.
Just me.
Just make sure that they know what precinct those boys got took to. The right one.
All right, you say 32nd. I'll let everybody know it's 32nd.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Hey.
we'll be down. We'll be down in a bit, Freddie.
All right. Hey, Ruby.
Hi, Frederico.
All right. I'll talk to y'all later.
Get
Okay.
out.
Why'd you say hi?
Because, I just feel bad sometimes.
He's not gonna leave you alone now.
I mean,
No,
he's
baby.
not the worst. He's
He
alright.
is actively the worst.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Sweet pea.
It's okay, It's nice. It's nice. I didn't get a lot of that back home, so
If you
Oh,
look
it's
out the
nice
window,
sometimes.
he is skipping.
Ugh.
My man.
Yeah, no.
My
you,
man.
You gave
You
you
did
gave
this.
him hope. You gave
You
him
did this.
You gave him hope.
Oh,
hope it looks so beautiful, old people. Even a glimmer of it.
I guess that you brought happiness to people.
Hey, he'll move faster that way.
Yeah, that's fair. You know that if the cops find out that we told people that it's the 32nd precinct, they're gonna know we overheard them because we were the closest.
Yeah, but safety in numbers. As long as we're not, wandering off by ourselves. So don't wander off by yourself.
Sticking together is the right way to go.
Okay, yeah.
Speaking of which,
do you have any books here about zombies? I gotta ask because you got.
Yes, I have a plethora of various weird woo-woo things. So I'm not sure if it's going to be that detailed, but yeah, keeper
Try to take
from
a look.
from my own stores and the various books and my knowledge of the occult. What would we be able to find here?
Roll me luck.
Boy.
Oh boy, where's my goddamn luck?
It
There
is
you
like
are.
an attribute. There you go.
Can you spend
You've
luck
got
again?
you got a lot of folklore about, you got like Haitian zombies, Yoruba zombies, just a bunch of different folklore. So if you want to learn about how different cultures perceive zombies. You've got that.
Yeah, because I don't think this is going to be quite what we need.
Oh.
Like,
Oh,
my
okay.
collection is decent. It is not library sized.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty good at the library, so I could probably check it out on my
Not
way.
bad at libraries. I read.
Do you want to
books.
help then? You said safety in numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can help. I'm not bad at libraries.
Okay. So, in terms of what we need to know, we should find out about zombies and the bagpipes, and I guess we should also maybe look at like things that can affect dreams. That seems to be a shared dream kind of sounds intense. So,
we should probably also see if the 32nd has any connection to, well, outside of, the general idea of those bastards coming down here and locking our boys up. Any kind of connection they might have had to the war outside of their own soldiers.
not sure that's something that's going to be found in the library. Is that?
Figure out who was there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Finding out the cops who took our boys might help, but I doubt we'll be able to find that easy. But first, I think we should head to this to Celestine.
Yeah, we should talk
Yeah.
Celestine and the others real quick.
Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll make a plan.
Explain that.
Maybe
You
I
saw.
know where my brother went
Maybe.
because he was with them last night. He said he was going to stay the night with them and make sure they were okay. So maybe they have an idea. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm a bit worried about it. So I don't know if it's related. It might be, but just in case it is, we should make sure.
Yeah, only one way to find out. Just ask.
I have a question. Y'all, are we gonna be explaining the fact that we saw German zombie ghosts and
That's
ghost
another
bullets?
thing. So the Harlem Holler wants to write a rebuttal to the paper. Because they printed out something and it's full of crap, honestly. So they really want to write a rebuttal. Everybody knows that we were there. So what should I tell them?
We can go with the story that they were going with, or those two were going with, that someone was trying to rob a car and they stopped them, and in the commotion.
That's good. That'll give them credibility too.
Yeah.
I would ask for what we should. That's what we should tell tell Celestine.
I think we should probably see what they have heard before we divulge anything too weird.
I agree with that one. Yeah.
Okay.
If we're gonna be asking questions around town too, it word gets around fast around here. So I feel like we should keep that on the down low.
Yeah, no,
So
especially if
it'll
they do
discredit
this.
us. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I really don't mind my dad finding out that I'm running around. I almost said Scooby-Dooing shit. That was before that time.
Gumshoeing.
Yeah, just like detecting or supernatural detecting. That's not really something I think he would approve of.
No, we are doing our best to make sure our boys aren't further slandered by those uptown bastards.
Yeah.
We're just trying to show the Big Apple that they are not what those papers print. That's all.
Okay. So me and JB will go to the library then. What are you two gonna do?
Well, let's go talk to Celestine first, and then we can split off.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
So you're all making your way to Celestina and Ralph?
Making my
Mhm.
way. Yes.
Making my way. All right. You notice that the hustling, bustling streets of Harlem are pretty quiet until you get close to the apartment, and you can see that this is where everyone is. The investigators, as you all make it here, Ralph and Celestine are actually driving around, and as you make it to their apartment, they pull over out of a battered Model T and immediately hop out and go. We were looking all over for you. We sent Frederico to look for you. Did he find you?
Yeah, no, that's why we're
While
here.
we're here, yeah.
You just see Celestina is just taking a breath of relief, and Ralph has a hand on her shoulder, and he pulls her in, and he just goes, "Hey, we saw those pounders all over y'all like rug cutters. It was messy. I'm just glad that y'all got out of there. I felt bad for y'all. You were out there helping. You almost got pinched. So I called in a couple of favors to try and get Javier out, and nothing's taken right now. And you see Celestina go, have you all heard anything about Javier and James?
Oh, first off, what precinct are you looking at?
They look at each other confused. The 30th.
Wrong. 32nd.
Just don't. If you have any subtle ways of getting that information through, use those. I don't think we are supposed to know what precinct they ended up at.
They tense up and look at each other. It's Ralph that steps up. He's usually pretty quiet, but he's taking the lead on this one, and he goes, look, y'all, me and Celestina, we want to get married, and we half our ages, but Javier is against it, you know? At first, he was saying that we were too young. He was right. He was right. And then the war came, and everything kind of got all mixed up. Javier went to go fight in the war, and I stayed here with Celestina. And Javier hasn't really. Well, he thinks I'm a layabout because I didn't go to war. And I stayed because I was just trying to make some money. Look, the reason I'm saying all this is, like, I'm doing everything that I can to get Javier out, but it's like nothing's working, you know? And I really want to marry Celestina, and if we want Javier's blessing, right? And if we don't, I don't think that we could stay in Harlem, you know. We just kind of start in Chicago, start somewhere new. But like, if y'all are able to help us out and get Javier and James out, and Celestina go and tell them that Ralph sent you, like, maybe we could get some good out of this, you know? I didn't want to ask, but we saw y'all kind of get in the middle of this, and we here around town, y'all are all good people. If we could just get Javier and his friend out of jail and save them, then he would know, like, that I'm not what he thinks I am. So I guess I'm saying all that to say, like, can we ask y'all to help us out?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Community first.
Thank you.
Y'all not leaving, right? Y'all gonna stay. Y'all gotta stay though.
Yeah.
We want to stay. We can't stay if Javier doesn't say it's okay. So we're trying to win him over, you know?
And we gotta get him out of the clink first.
Yeah. Raymond stayed with us last night. He thinks he's got some old army buddies that he's reaching out to. He said he might know a lawyer.
Did he say who they were, or where he was going?
Yeah, he said he was heading to the UNIA, the Universal Negro Improvement Association.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to put some stuff together. He called an old friend last night and kind of bugged out. And
who did he call? Do you know?
He didn't tell us. He said it was one of his old army friends. When they didn't pick up, he said he was just gonna drop by, and we haven't seen him since.
Yeah, he said he had stuff to do, so he said he'll be back, you know. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
You said he was acting weird. You said he was acting weird? Funny? Antsy?
Nervous.
Nervous how?
He was just talking about reaching out to some of his old army buddies, and he called a couple of them and didn't hear back. Started to get frustrated, went off to go see one of them. He told us that he's going to the UNIL after, so.
How many? Do you know how many he called?
I think 3.
None of them picked up?
No.
Well, it was late. Maybe that's why.
Rob,
that's what we thought.
Do you remember names at all? Did he tell you?
There was one name. Well, it wasn't a name. It said something about Phoenix Squad. I don't know. Anyone can attempt a history roll if they like. Ruby, I'll give you a bonus die for your roll.
What does that do?
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll it, and then under that, you see where it says bonus penalty. You'll hit that after you roll.
Oh boy, why do I have nothing in history? That seems like something that would be smart for me to have.
I'll give you history or natural world.
Oh boy, is that any better? Oh, it is better. Awesome.
Hey.
Amazing. All right. Nope.
Oh, but go ahead and hit bonus anyway.
Nope. I don't know what that means. 0?
So you can replace either the 4 or the 2 with whatever you rolled on the bonus.
Wait, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I suppose. Oh, that's bonkers. Okay, I suppose I'll replace the 4 then. That would make it a 2, right?
Which is a success.
Ooh,
Hey.
cool.
That's super awesome. That's super cool.
Ooh, I like this game.
Just replace a number. Oh my god.
That's how I like running it. It swings things. So you do some thinking, and you're trying to remember, and you remember him talking about making some friends overseas, and you recall that the Phoenix Squad was a French squad that worked alongside the Harlem Hellfighters.
I know. I think that rings a bell. The Phoenix Squad. They were like a French squad that kind of they like worked with the Hellfighters.
Cool.
So I suppose that's something that we could put on our itinerary. We could check out where there might be French soldiers settled here.
Yeah, I mean, if we can track down Raymond's friends, maybe they'll be able to help.
Yeah. At the very least, they can tell us more about what happened over there.
What's the name of the thing? The NA what?
The UNIA.
UNIA.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say a location for that, or am I crazy?
It is it's pretty well known for Harlemites, so you wouldn't know where it is.
Yeah. You could also check out the UNIA, see if any information came that way.
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that is. I'm sorry.
I got you. It's fine.
Yeah, Duane and I can handle that.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
And and Rouse says, if it is the 32nd and y'all decide to drop by just to make sure that's where they are, just be careful.
Yeah. Have you... I know the 30th, they're usually the ones that are dogging us. Have you heard anything about the 32nd?
No.
Would you know anyone who has?
Roll me a psychology check.
Oh, not good.
Can I help with that in any way, shape, or form?
You can also attempt the psychology check if you like.
Can I assist that? Because no.
Could I posit psychoanalysis? Because if he's a lion, there's a chance that I would be able to parse that out.
I'll give you psychoanalysis. I'll give it to you.
That's what I do. I read people.
Help with psychology.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I cannot help with psychology.
We're just pitching misses all day.
Just throwing it.
We are not going to make it through this campaign.
We're not going to hit any of the steps we need to go.
Can we just go to the bake sale? That sounds nice.
Yeah, let's just go to the bake sale.
Let's just not pay attention to anything.
I got like $2. We're good.
I am so scared for y'all.
How the hell are we going to break these boys out of jail?
Oh, God.
How the hell are we supposed to get these boys out of jail if we roll like this?
Oh.
Hope. Gotta get that Frederico. Gotta get that hope back.
When you ask him, do you know anybody that would know, he stops for a second and goes, no, I can't think of nobody.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Can I roll psychoanalysis? I just realized that might be something I might be good at.
Yeah,
I will give it to you.
I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody in this town necessarily, but I do know. Nope, never mind. Let's not roll psychoanalysis. Nope. I'm so sorry. I can roll psychology though.
Sure, go for it.
Go for it. What's
the worst that can happen?
What's the worst?
I'm 99, 100.
100.
Oh, let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
The North Star. She sings to us tonight.
Rico came around the corner and threw that back at you.
Follow the drinking gourd.
Oh my God. Oh my
The trinket
gosh!
guard.
Oh my gosh! Okay, so you know what's funny though is my psychoanalysis won.
Fantastic. Oh,
Okay. So
whoa.
Oh, wild! Oh my
Bruh.
gosh!
I love it. Oh, this game's so good.
so Ralph goes, there's no one I can think of, and he plays it straight when looking at everyone except you, Ruby. He cracks when you two lock eyes.
Are you sure? Because you don't really seem sure.
Some,
If we're gonna help you, we need the whole story.
Raymond seems really on edge. I think he's privy to some things that maybe we don't all know. And I can't say more than that. I'm sorry.
Why not? Do you know what's wrong with him?
He doesn't want you getting involved.
Well, too bad. I've been involved. If there's something going on with him, I need to know.
He won't. He was speaking in broken sentences and fidgeting around and making calls. He tossed out a couple of names. The ones we told you in Samuel, right? Over at the armory. That's it. That's all.
That's it? Are you sure? You're sure?
That's it. I promise.
Okay, thank you. I will grasp Ralph's hand and just kind of squeeze it. Thank you.
So we got to take care of each other, and he's doing a lot for us. I just want everybody to be all right, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else? I'm looking at everybody else. Is there anything else we need to ask or need to know?
Much, I guess, going to the precinct itself and seeing what
That's
it's like.
Go over well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
If we go to any precinct, can we all go together?
I don't plan on going to precinct alone.
I don't mean alone. I just mean like all four of us.
Oh no, I
think
ain't going
that's-
that part of town on my own. That's no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
If y'all are going to the precinct, I could give y'all a ride. It's the least I can do.
Might as well just do a swing by.
Yeah.
All right.
We stop and look like we're poking around. I think that's only going to make things worse for us.
Yeah. They weren't too close to us though. The 32nd, I mean. They were really only there for Javi and James. So, you know, maybe we could get away with it, but it would have to be quick.
All right, then yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And with that, you all hop inside the Model T Ford, which you're gonna have to squeeze on through.
I'm tiny. I'm very small.
But you head in the direction of the 32nd precinct, and that's where we'll take our first break.
Goody.
Thank you. friends. It's gonna be about a 10-minute break. Don't go anywhere, but make sure you get up, make sure you stretch, make sure you get some water, and we will be back with the next installment. And we are back with Queen's Court Games and Harlem Hellfighters Never Die. Noir, would you like to take us on the next half of our adventure?
Yes, I would. Our story picks back up with a Model T Ford chugging along to the 32nd precinct in Harlem, New York. And you all shuffle out of the car, and just a really quick story break before a content warning. This is going to involve police and a little bit of violence, and I just wanted to give you a chance to prepare for that. All right, back to it. So you all get out of the Model T and you see the 32nd precinct. You walk in to see a white sergeant behind the desk working on paperwork, and he does not acknowledge that you have entered. What would you like to do?
I think I look at my fellow investigators, and I'm like, who wants to join me in talking with them?
Okay. But before we get too far in, I'm going to straighten the collar of my nice coat and make sure that my lipstick is straightened. And, like, listen, Keeper, I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm gonna dip into the charm, so I would like this to go well.
Okay, we will see how this goes.
I will also like to help and be charming.
Just
No, don't do that. Just don't do that.
don't smile like that. As I'm brushing like their coat off, making it straight for them to walk in, and I'm gonna be right behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna smile and look about. I'm gonna look like the most non-threatening colored person that this white man has ever seen.
How can I help you?
Morning, officer.
Uh-huh.
I hate to bother you, sir, but we're looking for a couple of friends of ours. We just want to make sure that they're okay. There was a bit of a tussle down in Harlem last night. All we want to know is we want to make sure that they're doing okay.
The boys down from Harlem, you said?
Yes, sir.
They've been moved to another precinct. I don't know which one. So.
Oh.
Let's check that motherfucker.
Would you like to do a psychology check?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push for psychoanalysis again because that's what I know how to do.
I'll assist. I'll assist somebody.
All right. So who's taking the lead on this?
What if I just call bullshit? What if I just am like, that sounds fake, but okay?
Would you like to?
No.
Okay, man.
Not verbally. Just
Can I-
my own. It's in my own mind.
All right, let's get that roll.
Okay.
Hey. He is lying. He is lying, and on top of that, you can see that he's lying because it seems he's under duress. He's not saying this because he wants to. He's saying this because he has to.
Oh.
Okay. Keeper, I'm gonna keep my hands where the nice officer can see them. But I am going to lean a little bit on his reception desk. And as I am talking, a little bit of my mother's Louisiana drawl comes out, and it is sweet and soft and amenable. And I would just like to impart to this poor man how I understand how difficult this job must be, and it just must be so stressful. And I'm so sorry to potentially be adding to the stress, but if he could just give us any sort of indication as to how we might follow the trail of our friends. They're veterans after all. So if At all possible, I would like to charm this motherfucker into feeling bad.
Go ahead and roll me a charm check.
Feel bad, white man.
Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
37 over 75, baby.
Get them hard successes.
Get it.
Puts his pen down, takes a deep breath. You know, I'm on my fourth 18-hour shift. I am exhausted and
Oh, you poor thing.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
look. Damn it. All right, look. I'll take you to see them boys, okay? But y'all gotta go quick. We're about to do a shift change, and if y'all get caught down there, there's nothing I can do for you. You know, is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Of
Yes,
course,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, come with me.
Following.
Following.
As we do though, I'm more paying attention to like what's in the precinct itself. I know that we're going to go see our boys, but I want to know like what's so special about this precinct specifically that they came here.
I will let you roll an intelligence check or a law check.
Ugh.
Ooh,
I don't know if I got anything in law.
interesting.
Law.
They will both be hard rolls, though.
That is a negative. My intelligence is okay though, so I'm going to do that. You said it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, that's all.
Oh my goodness.
The chosen one. The chosen one.
They continue.
I'll say, okay, so go ahead and give me what are you looking for exactly here?
Okay, so I know that they said that the weird ones come here to 32nd. So I'm looking for what weirdness is would like indicate why this would be the place to go. And then I would also, I mean, like if there's just anything secrets that I can pry out from here, I would like to do that too. I'm very nosy and I'm very snoopy and I'm very unnoticeable.
Okay, well, I will give you your answer later. Trust,
Okay.
but you will have an answer here.
Okay.
So
That's good. I trust you, Keeper.
he guides you down. He guides you down a long dark hallway that's filled with cells. It extends about 50 yards. All of the cells are empty except for the ones that hold Jordan and Smithson. You see them in this dark, cold cell, and they're just sitting in the corner. And the sergeant looks at all of you and he goes, I've done what I can. You gotta get out. You gotta get out before the shift change.
How much time?
When is that?
You got maybe 12 minutes.
Okay,
course.
perfect.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
sir.
Thank you.
Don't ever mention it. And he just walks off.
Can I clock his name?
You do clock that his name is you got John Grisson. Girson. Grisson.
Grisson.
Perfect. Thank you.
Immediately, like, to the bars. Javi.
You remember Javi at the party was very lively, recounting and retelling the stories. He just lifts his head and looks at you. And you could tell that he's been through it. And he goes, y'all shouldn't be here.
Well,
Well, we're here.
We're here.
So
Javi, what is... We're working on it. we've got bail coming. We'll get you guys out. Promise.
I gotta get out of here.
Well, we got about 10 minutes. Given us some space. So maybe you could tell us, what you couldn't say before about what happened.
We know something's going on. Something weird. Why else would they try and pull a bait and switch, pull you here instead of taking you to the 30th? What's going on?
Get out of
Anything you
here.
can tell us.
Get out of here. I'm going to need a fast talk or a persuade roll from someone. He's more focused on making sure y'all don't get in trouble than trying to solve this.
Okay.
I can do either. I'm pretty good at either. I can do persuade.
I'm pretty good at fast talk.
All right. So
one of each.
We'll do one of each. But you will need to tell me what you say.
Okay, I'm going to say, listen, I know we don't know each other very well, but I know you know my brother Raymond, right? I have a feeling that he's in trouble, and I need to help.
Oh, so you're San Fran's sister.
Yeah, that's me.
What did you roll?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Let's see it.
Is it regular?
It is regular.
Okay.
All right, and let's get your fast talk, Adelaide. And what do you say?
Javi, I can't say I understand because I've never had to sit in a cell like this, but you know that we're community. We're all family down at the neighborhood. We help each other, and I can't help you unless you tell me what the hell's going on down here.
All right, let's see what you roll.
Yeah, let's go!
Oh, let's go! All right. The San Fran's probably out doing something stupid anyway, so.
That's pretty typical of him.
Listen, when we were outside, I don't know, it's like bullets started flying and we ducked for cover. Me and James is just nodding. And then we started shooting back. But what's crazy is that I know I got one of them in there. Like I brained one. I got him, right? But he just kept coming. And like they weren't ducking, they just kept moving forward.
What were y'all doing out there in the first place?
I don't know. I just remember hearing this music. And the wild thing is I could still hear the weird music when all the shooting was popping off. Right? It was like, it was like
bagpipes.
Right, yeah. It was.
Javi, can you hum it for us?
Nah, James, you play the harmonica. You like. Like what was it like classical something? Yo, you know who would know more about it? Thomas Moore's kid plays like that instrument. I think he might know something about the music.
Got it. Do I know them?
Yeah, you see them in rehearsal halls every now and then. But after they're like, yeah, Thomas Moore's kid probably knows. Hey, did anybody see Bex at the party last night?
Did we?
You did not.
Bex, no.
In fact, I will. Let me see here. No, it's not a real. Yeah, you're all familiar with Bex. He's another vet, and he was not there.
Starting to see a pattern here.
Damn, I'm surprised he didn't make you.
You say he was coming?
I mean, if there's a party, Bex is at it.
Isn't that this one?
Okay. Keeper, how much time do we have left?
You've got about, I'd want to say 7-8 more minutes left.
Okay. I want to give us like a 5-minute leeway to get the fuck out. So
Yeah.
Would there be a reason why people were shooting at you? Soldiers shooting at you?
I mean, probably bitter about what happened over the fight.
That bitter?
We was dogging them.
Bet you were.
Hey, if you want to hear more, if you want to hear how in the shit we got, you guys should go see Samuel Wright over at the Armory.
Yeah.
I've heard that name.
Okay.
Yeah, it's where a bunch of vets hang out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
Okay. Javi, did you the guys that were shooting at us, did you see anything on their uniforms that would give us a narrowed down idea of who they ran with besides, a symbol, a squad number, anything?
No, I was too busy shooting.
Okay.
Fine.
I need everybody to make me a listen check.
Oh no. I don't like that.
No.
Got you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh, let's go.
Stop. This is going to be extremely embarrassing if I fail.
all
thank
of
God.
all of our ears perk the fuck up.
We are in
Nobody
enemy territory
is-
right now.
Nobody is more alert than Black folks in a police precinct.
Yep.
This is the most dangerous area.
We
And
could
be
not.
inside.
We literally could not be in more danger right now.
I just watched y'all melanin beat up real twitty. All right.
I love it.
So you hear heavy footfalls
Shit.
as you hear two officers making their way down.
Javi, James, we'll get you out of here. Okay, we gotta go now. I'm gonna grab my cousin. Yeet.
Turn to get out of there. Take Ruben, get there.
And and you immediately hear, now where are y'all going? You know it's past visiting hours.
We lost track of time, officer.
Sorry, sir.
Worried about our friends.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Would anyone like to make a spy? Well, no need. Hey, Ruby, remember I told you I would answer your question later?
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
Take that.
As he gives you the gesture to leave, you recognize a symbol tattooed on his wrist as being, let's just say he doesn't like you.
Great. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna want out of there.
Yep. Yes.
With quick and polite and quickly, nicely, and politely.
Now, if y'all could do me a favor and make sure everybody knows that Visiting hours are always over.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Tells y'all to go. What would you like to do next, team?
Decompress.
Yes.
We also need to tell.
Wait, as we're leaving, like, are they saying anything? Looking at a certain way as we're leaving? Are they like, what's
Roll me another listen check.
Yeah.
Bet.
Oh, this is so good.
Ooh, damn.
Bad.
Whoa, damn. Whoa. Wow.
It
Damn.
had to happen. It had to happen.
Had to happen.
You only missed by one.
You know what? I'll spend one. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll
Yeah.
spend a lot. Fuck it.
It
Those
is
are famous last words right there.
It
I'll
is-
spend a luck. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
JV, you hear everything clear as a bell. I love like that's become your thing. Oh, you hear the conversation clear as a bell. And you hear the two having a conversation and you pick out the names. Officer Ostertag and Captain Burton. Burton.
Captain Burton?
An officer, Ostertag.
You hear the words ritual. You hear set an example. And you know that whatever they're planning to do involving Javier and James, it is going to take place in 48 hours.
Gosh.
I've got my cousin by like the arm, and my nails just dig.
You can feel like JB. I'm pretty wiry. Like I'm built like a runner. But as I can feel your nails digging in as you're like pulling me out. You can feel me flex and feel like I'm walking with you, but I'm actively listening and getting madder as I go. But I do not say anything until we are outside and
Out of
until we're
earshot.
out. Yeah, until we are at least until we are outside.
And we need to keep walking. We do not need to be loitering in this part of the
Keep
fucking
walking.
city.
Correct.
Keep walking. Keep
Keep
walking. Keep your mouth shut, JB.
And where would you all like to walk to? You have a few different options.
That escalated
Goodness.
quick. Wait. Oh,
Yeah, it really did. Oh
Do
man.
we want
Okay.
to head back to the neighborhood? Do we want to head back to?
we should go.
block?
We should go to the armory.
Yeah, we
Straight
should
down?
at least we do not have a lot of time. We gotta hit all of these places.
JB.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I sort of look around. Are there any cops nearby? Like,
No,
Are we being
you
fucking
all-
followed?
are we being followed?
Yeah, that's
Oh, you know what? Spot hidden. Give it to me.
Sure.
Oh no.
Scariest check on the game.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I should not be rolling this good today. This is freaking me out.
did that
Shush, it'll
hard.
hear you.
I did that hard. Whoops.
I'm sorry, roll 20. Please be kind to me.
Okay. So as you're walking away from the police precinct, you check behind you to make sure no one's following you. And Adelaide, you're the one that sees it. No one's following you, but you do notice someone walking into the precinct. A familiar individual who visited your shop not more than 1 day ago.
This bitch.
JB,
Yes.
JB, that's him. Don't be weird. Rubbernecking motherfucker.
No, we're not safe yet. That really? Shit. Okay. Cool.
Told you his face was fucked up.
Yes, that's my fucking face. Now let's continue walking, and then I heard some things.
Yeah, me too. Let's keep moving. I would like to boot scoot boogie out of this unsavory part of town, please and thank you. To where folks of our complexion are going to be decidedly safer. Thanks.
Okay. So you all said you're heading towards the armory, right? All right. That's the one that I was hoping we'd get to.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
Oh, no,
good,
that's good
but
or bad.
also makes me nervous.
I'm scared.
So you all make it to the 369th Regimental Armory, which occupies half a block bound by West 142nd Street and West 143rd Street, just off of the Harlem River. You make it in, and you see Lieutenant Lance is in charge of the armory, and he's just sitting there, pretty much welcoming individuals in as they come in, and he sees you. Hey, folks, just coming to lounge around. Know anybody here? What's going on?
How you doing, LT?
Another day.
You know, we were hoping that Sam was in. Have you seen him?
Nah, he's not in right now.
Know where you can find him?
You know, I'm not usually in the business of giving other grown men's location to folks. You can all attempt a charm or persuade.
I'm also looking for my brother just in case. Or like any of his army buddies I might recognize.
Sorry, one more time?
I said I'm looking for my brother or possibly any of his friends, or also these French folks. What is it called? Phoenix Squad. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I'm less persuading this guy and I'm more looking for them.
As soon as you say the Phoenix Squad, his head kind of goes down. Yeah, that's it's we're losing some folks over on the Phoenix Squad.
What do you mean?
And he goes to the wall and he pulls down a newspaper and
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Well.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Not good at all.
Would anyone like to read?
I can't read
will.
this. I don't know. I have my real glasses on.
I will.
Some tiny ass print.
Le Petite. Great War officers killed and desecrated. From the desk of Coralie Descoteaux. It is with great sorrow we report that a national hero, retired Lieutenant Vasseur Macon, was found murdered in his home yesterday. Lieutenant de Vasseur Macon was a decorated French citizen who served honorably in the Great War as commander of the United States forces of the 369th Infantry Regiment, a regiment which played a vital role in the liberation of Belleau Wood. While police have kept the state of the body undisclosed from witnesses interviewed by this reporter, it was believed to be mutilated in some fashion. It has come to our attention that another officer, Jean Wolfe, who served with Lieutenant Macon, unfortunately passed a year ago, and whose grave was dug up, and the body was desecrated. The police are keeping the details to themselves, but this is truly a sad day.
And it's at that moment Raymond runs in, slams the door closed, And you just hear him go, fuck! Shit, man!
Ray.
And Lance goes over to him, and Ruby, I'd assume that you do as well.
Yeah.
And you see that he is covered in blood.
Oh
And
my
his
gosh.
hands are covered in blood.
Oh God.
And there is a
Oh,
defeated look in his eyes
What?
as he looks to Lance and says, they got another one.
Ray, are you hurt? What is this? Are you okay?
He just taps his chest and he goes, it's not my.
LT, can we get some water?
Sit.
Something to clean this boy with?
He goes, I went to Tommy Moore's shop. Tommy and me, we all served, and everybody in the house, they
Everybody?
No.
No. Ray.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I need to go.
No, please stay. Where are you going?
I just I gotta go talk to Sam.
Well, let me come with you. We should all go. We should go, right?
Yeah. Let's get you a new shirt. Clean up your hands. Come on now.
Ray, honey, I ain't letting you wander off by yourself. Not after what we saw.
Especially not looking like that.
No.
Has anybody seen Bex, man?
Wasn't at the party, so no.
Lance puts a hand on Raymond's shoulder and he goes, sit down, brother. Take a breath. It ain't over there. So you can take a breath. And Raymond is just calming down.
Raymond.
Yeah.
Is someone picking off Hellfighters?
Lance immediately looks to Raymond and Raymond looks to Lance. And Raymond just goes, we gotta find Bex.
We'll go with you.
All right. And so you all join Raymond as he looks for his friend Bex. And I believe that is where we're going to call it for today.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
Why did I make my brother
Got this bloody
a
Negro.
hellfighter? I am not.
We're gonna get this boy cleaned up first. We ain't gonna let him go wander around Harlem in a blood shirt.
Yeah. No,
Jesus.
that's not a good look.
That ain't
No.
kosher.
That's not the best.
Friends, foes, and fiends, thank you for joining us here at Queen's Court Games for our second installment
It's only been
Of
2.
Harlem Hellfighters
Lord.
Never Die, a scenario from Chris Spivey's Harlem Unbound for Call of Cthulhu 7th edition.
I think that's a good sign.
That. Ooh.
It's a
Yup.
sign.
Sure.
That's a sign, all right.
Oof,
Yep.
doof.
Thank you for bearing with us as we tromp through this world written by a man who would have hated the fact that each and every one of us is getting our grubby little hands on his imaginary world. And that's why we're here, to be perfectly honest. I would like to go around and have each and every one of us tell you a little bit about ourselves, what we're working on, where you can find us. So, Rob, what you doing? Where can we find you?
Hello, Robert Madison II, also known as Mad Dr. Rob on the Everywheres. I've been playing Johnny J.B. Williams. You can find me, generally speaking, with Obsidian Brews. We are a group of Black tabletop creators, and we are all over the place this summer, which is fantastic. Hoping to get more people of color and Black people of color into tabletop and playing games and telling your stories. We will be, depending on when you see us, we will be at multiple cons. If you happen to be at BlurredCon, we'll be there. If you happen to be at Gen Con, we'll be there. If you happen to be at Dragon Con, we'll be there. We are streaming every so often. You can catch us on our YouTube page where you can see map streams and some of our live streams. If you would like to see me personally, yet again, Mad Dr. Rob on the Everywheres. I make maps in my spare time. And if you would like to just see my maps, feel free to check me out on Instagram at MDR_Map Emporium, where you can see just my maps. And you can also see me here with all these wonderful people. And it's awesome. Love it. I love it.
Thank you, Rob. Christian, where can people find you if they want to see more of you?
Hey, when I'm not running from Black trauma, you can find me. You can find me all over the internet as a Fluffy Goomba. All the socials, mainly on TikTok and Twitch, where I play games with my friends, several days, several games. It's a random assortment of entertainment. And you can also find me on Thursdays on Roll for Dylan. That's ROLL, the number 4, DYLAN, for Vampire the Masquerade's Darkness Over New Orleans. And you can find me as a recording. I am currently on the Initiative Order on Saturdays with their Root TTRPG show, Midnight in the Marshes. And of course, every Sunday, you can find me on Total Party Kiss for Tragedy Theologian, Greek Myth-inspired 5e campaign. I have been Duane Bishop, the handyman who wishes he went to work. and that's me.
Thank you, Christian. Jazz, where can people find you if they want to see more of you?
What up? I'm Jazz, also known as Cinder Scoria on Twitter and also Discord. I just finalized that. Yeah. I know, right? I didn't have to put any numbers or anything. I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, yeah, you can find me here, Queen's Court Games. I'm usually hanging around, just lurking in general, but I'm also picking up multiple projects, some that cannot be announced yet, some that might have been announced by the time this comes out. We'll see. You can you can see me on Twitter. That's where I drop all of my news and stuff like that. So that is primarily my social media for now. You can also find me on Other Cider Studios playing Mo Jackson in our the Arcane Core, our Monster of the Week game. We are heading into season 3. If you have not caught up though, thank you. If you're not caught up though, you can look on YouTube for all of the VODs for Arcane Core 1 and 2. And you can see Mo go from like really confident to like really traumatized, like practically overnight. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it bonkers? I have been Ruby, I almost called her Rose. Ruby Sampson, a photographer who's in over her head. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh boy. And of course, our wonderful keeper, Noir. If people want to see more of your wonderful work, where can they find you?
Gen Con TV every Friday, Critical Misses every Saturday morning, and Q Times every Monday evening. But that is me. This has been a blast. Thank y'all, and pass it on to you.
And I am Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu, and you can usually find me on various social medias as some iteration of Laura_Tutu. You might just have to throw another underscore at the beginning and the end of that. I run social media here at Queen's Court Games. You could probably call me the head shit poster in chief, as I like to always say. If you've seen anything ridiculous on the Twitter or the Instagram or the Facebook, it was probably my fault. Sorry. No, I'm not. If you want to see me performing, you can listen to me on the All Night Society with Queen's Court Games as Calamity Madden, the Gangrel Werewolf Hunter. We've got a lot of fabulous things coming down the pipeline that I don't think I can talk about yet, but it's going to be fabulous. Make sure you come hang out with us at Queen's Court Games. You can find us most everywhere at Queen's Court Games, except for on Twitter, where we have to be Queen's Court RPG due to character limit. And we'll also drop a link for our Discord, so you can come hang out and talk to this fabulous cast about the trauma that we are enduring. But thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for witnessing this wonderful story. And we will see you on the flip side. Good night.